53. A farm. Acre.
He has 10 acres of an orange orchard.
Vineyard.
The grapes harvested in the local vineyards are mainly for making wine.
Orchard.
The province has a mild climate and has a lot of apple orchards.
Hay.
Make hay while the sun shines.
Straw.
The painter put on a straw hat to block out the sunlight. She sipped her iced coffee through a straw.
Souvenir.
I have bought a pair of Korean dolls as souvenirs for my daughter.
Meadow.
A meadow is a field with wild grass and flowers.
Pasture.
The cattle grazed at the pasture on the mountain.
Plow.
The fertile land has never been touched by a plow. In the old days, farmers used oxen to plow the field.
Scatter.
The farmers scattered barley seeds over the field. When the police came, the demonstrators scattered in all directions.
Irrigate.
The water in the lake is used to irrigate the vineyard.
Wheat.
The golden field of wheat looked so beautiful at sunset.
Barley.
Barley is the main ingredient in the production of beer.
Ripe.
The tomatoes are ripe and it is time to pick them.
Harvest.
My father will harvest his crops soon. Wheat farmers are expecting a great harvest this year.
Feed.
Farmers feed the cattle with corn and fatten them. The lions in the region feed on zebras and buffaloes.
Ranch.
A ranch is a large farm used for raising cattle, horses, or sheep.
Cattle.
The cattle graze freely on the green pasture.
Raise.
They raised sheep and goats. The girl raised her hand and asked if she could go to the bathroom. The government had to raise the taxes to fund the welfare system. They are raising funds to feed the starving people in Africa.
Domestic.
Domestic animals such as pigs and chickens are raised on a farm. The domestic policies of the new government will be announced soon. We strongly oppose domestic violence.
Dairy product.
Dairy products include butter and cheese. Words in context. Mr. Green has a huge ranch of 80,000 acres with a vineyard and an orange orchard. He makes hay in autumn to feed cattle in winter, and he makes hats with straw as a hobby. He gives the straw hats as souvenirs to his friends. Near the farmhouse, there is a meadow, and high up in the hills, a pasture where cattle graze. He grows cereals such as wheat and barley and plows the field before scattering the seeds. In the dry region, it is important to irrigate the field well. When the crops are ripe, he harvests them. He also raises domestic animals and makes dairy products such as butter and cheese.